What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of one of the most popular setups for a travel trailer in the entire RV industry. This is the 2026 Sunset Trail 253 RB. So this is going to be a rear bath travel trailer. However, what makes this one and the rear bath so special is the fact that you are actually able to get an outdoor kitchen in a couple's travel trailer, which is pretty darn rare. But people seem to really freak out over the rear bath disposition, and that is why the rear bath floor plan is the #1 seller, in the industry. So it's pretty darn cool. Now, this one in particular has the Capital Grill, so you can get a cooking, mixing up some steaks, some burgers. You got a plumbed-in sink to do a little bit of dishes. And you got a refrigerator where you can fit about a 60 rack-a-rooney, of your cold cans of apple juice. Now here up on the back, you're gonna see a bumper with a spare tire, backup camera prep, and the Lippert on-the-go ladder system. Now this one actually does come with the Lippert on-the-go ladder system, so you won't have to purchase that thing for a couple $100. Up on the roof, you're gonna have a solar panel, and it is a fully walkable roof. 5-sided aluminum frame construction, so the only wood in the construction is really gonna be, on the roof. As you can see, there's also gonna be dual 15K ACs. Now this will be a little bit of a quicker tour. I have been busting my booty all day, 10 different tours in one day. So, just no big deal, no big deal. Another day in the office. But it's actually it's a pretty darn nice day. I mean, it's the first day that I've really experienced with fall. I'm down here at CrossRoads and Thor, kind of the HQ setup. Very grateful for how they set this up and made it really nice and easy. Now, all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes will be down in the description, along with a link for Funtown RV if this is something that you're real interested in and want to do some pricing and maybe go check one out. Now, one thing that they did change for 2026 model year is you have a full front cap now. So new worked front cap. Geez, oh Pete, Hunter, spit it out. But I like how they went with the soft glow LEDs. Now, it would have been showed up better if I had turned them on, but people hire me because I'm friendly. But you get the picture. I also like how you have a front cap that's kind of like a plexiglass material, I guess you would best call it. But let's go ahead and get on into it. Again, it's the 2026 Sunset Trail 253 RB. Now, this is going to be their highest trim level here on this one. You are going to get some Asdale as well. So it's going to be let's see if we can see it. It's a composite material. So you can see a little bit of it right there, but it's basically impervious to, picking up any sort of like soaking up water. So it's a nice option to have on an RV, in case you have that uh-oh moment. It doesn't soak up and delam on you. So one big old slide here in this sucker. So this is going to be a really nice size slide. Gives you really good views with your big windows, obviously. Big views, big breeze, big everything. Bigger is better, that's what people tell me. But right here, you got your theater seating, 4 cup holders. So made for somebody that likes to drink a ton of apple juice. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bingski. Plus you got room for maybe a controller or two. Pretty darn comfortable. They're using Franklin furniture as well. So it is firm on the booty, soft on the back, just how we like them. Emergency exit, pull, push, and plop, you're good to go. And your seating is directly across from your TV as well, where you'll see a fireplace to keep you nice and a roasty and a toasty. Plus you have storage, a little bit of storage here up above and below. Now, rear bath, so obviously bedroom is going to be in the front, as you can tell. You're going to have a king-size bed, storage on both left and right for some hanging items. And then you also have room for a CPAP or something like that on either side, or like cell phones charging, all that good stuff. Dual ACs in this model, so 15K ACs on both. Another emergency exit over here, and just a classic little viewing angle over there with a mounted bracket, so that way you can plug in your TV with the appropriate plugins there. Blade lighting up on the top with this kind of a soft glow. You can also dim it down if you would choose to do so. And I like how they switched up the dinette. You'll notice it's pretty darn interesting looking with just the steel frame there, but it's a powder coated steel frame. So it's going to be a little bit sturdier. It can hold more weight. It's a little bit wider for, bigger bellied people. You'll be happy. The roundies out there will be celebrating. But it's also what they call their dream dinette. So drop it down and it makes beds just a little bit easier. It goes about 2 more inches down, but I didn't want to move the cushions over because I'm lazy. But you get the idea. Slide height is going to be just about above my ear. So I'm going to guess, I don't know what this part of my forehead is, but maybe 3 inches or something. I don't know. So I'm going to guess probably 5'9". Flip it around. You do have a 100-watt solar panel up top with the ability to link up more if you would like. But this is going to be, comes through the spray nozzle, but this is going to be a 12-volt refrigerator, so that way you can make sure your Bluetooth portable speaker that comes with it stays nice and cool. And then you have a freezer section, that's wide enough to put an actual pizza box. Microwave with potato mode or beverage mode. Can also heat up all sorts of fine meats and breads. You're only missing the cheese mode, but you got pizza. That's pretty much cheese. And then right over here, the solid surface countertops. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. I also like how they have a towel holder there too. I think that's a nice little touch. Stainless steel undermounted bowl with the high-rise faucet. Oh no. Hitting those dishes from all angles. I've been so used to doing this with some of the other models that, you get a little crazy. Once you get down to after about 6 in a day, you just start getting lost in the sauce. You start getting just a little bit crazy. You know what I mean? Just a little crazy. Right here is going to be the control for your heat and your AC. And then, I don't know why I did that, but it is true. You get crazy. I'm a man of the people. I'm a real dude. Porcelain foot flush throne, corner radius showers. Not a big fan of corner radius showers. There's just no way to cut it. But they do use a little bit of a bigger one. So even when you do close it, you can see I got plenty of room to move around. Still not my favorite, but at least they use the bigger one. They also use a golden shower head as well. And you got yourself about 6'3" right there. You got a mirror to check out the old bowling gun, baby. And then you also have, a little baby sink right there. Just a little guy. Everything that you need. And then hit those dishes from one angle. So now we correct that. Plus you got the little octopus doodad. Hang a towel on me. Suburban on-demand hot water heater. And then, wow, that's actually pretty darn nice. I like that auto light right there. Got a little lip there so things don't fall out. Good storage there. Porcelain foot flush throne. You don't even have to sit down to tell you got enough room in that. But I think that about wraps it up. I know we went over most of the exterior, so I'm just going to show you where the dump valves are. And then I'm going to get, holy smokes, it is bright. What is it doing that for? Why is my camera doing that? Hold on. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I tried pausing the video, but it had to continue. Obviously, the sun was caught like a solar flare or something. Who knows? I don't know. All right, so now we're back around on the outside, and just in case, all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, link for Funtown, all that good stuff in the description. Winegard, 360, get yourself a little bit of TV action going. Leash latch for your furry friend. Lippert, the solid steps, 500-pound weight rating, dual axle, and then you also have your places for your, cable, satellite, power stabilizer jacks, and then obviously your spare tire, on-the-go ladder, and backup camera. I think we already covered all that. So now this is where we got to go. So right down here is going to be one of your dump locations for your city water, I would presume, your gray water, And then you have your city water right here with your black tank flush, along with your 50-amp connection. Cable slides with the slide topper. So I like to see that. Prevents debris from falling on top of your unit. And then as we are coming along here onto the side, we should have another dump valve. Where we got it? Is it only the one? Might just be the one location. Doesn't seem right, but I guess it is. Well, no. I don't know. I guess it is. It's interesting. I haven't seen that one before. But, well, I've seen it before, but now that's locked apparently. So, great. Sorry for dragging on the tour for you guys. So right here you have your battery disconnect, two 20-pound propane bottles, and then your power tongue jack. But all right, guys, my name is Hunter. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Again, this is the 2026 Sunset Trail 253RB. Have a great day. See ya. Meow, 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 meow.